rehearsals for you? What does a rehearsal consist of for you?
Tour rehearsals consist of a lot of dancing. There's several hours of dancing. There's also, an hour or two where you go over your songs with your band, and it's a really good time. I have a lot of fun with all the dancers.
Because I would think, just me personally, I mean, you've been on stage and done tours before. Like, this is like nothing to you. This is like sort of kind of old hat a little bit.
Well, all the other tours that I've had, we haven't really had the chance to rehearse because we've always been so busy. So this has really been a great opportunity to be able to rehearse.
So what is a rehearsal for you? Like, what do you do in a rehearsal?
You go over the dances. You go over the songs, and you kind of map out what you're going to be doing on stage.
And I know that sometimes you like to do some just sort of impromptu stuff sometimes. Do you still like to sort of plan those out, or does that just sort of come to you sometimes?
It just kind of comes to me sometimes. Like, obviously if I feel like I want to run out into the audience, I'll let security know ahead of time. But other than that, like, I definitely don't really plan things sometimes.
What do you just say to them? Do you say, all right, I think I'm going to run into the audience tonight. Tonight I will be one of those nice guys. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you say to them?
Kind of, yeah.
All right, well, this is Radio Disney. Ernie D hanging out with Demi Lovato. We got more from backstage at the Camp Rock 2 tour rehearsals. It's on the way on Radio Disney. Chilling here with the lovely Demi Lovato. Do you have like a pre-show meal or anything that you have to do before a show to kind of get it started?
Well, this is a different tour, so I think I don't know how different it's going to be from the other ones, but normally, I'll eat a really good breakfast, I'll snack throughout the day, and then I eat a really big meal after I come off stage.
Because you've been like getting in shape sort of for this tour. How much work has that been just to get in shape to go on tour?
It's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of training. It's been a lot of... I just basically want to make sure that I'm not out of breath when I'm on stage and singing. And it's been a lot of hard work, but it's been really fun.
Rehearsing a tour sort of this size, magnitude, I don't know what you want to call it, because there's so many sort of moving parts, it seems, to this tour. After watching like one of the run-throughs real quick, like there's so much stuff that goes from this then to something else, then to something else, then to something else. Is that a little overwhelming for you, or is it not at all?
No, it's not that overwhelming. I mean, it is a little bit, but I'm more excited because it's going to be really great, and it's going to give the audience something new that they haven't seen before. Tons of dancers, and I'm excited to see where it all goes.
When they see you doing all the dances that you're doing, what do you think the audience is going to think of all that stuff?
I don't know. I hope they like it. I hope they get into themselves. I hope they start dancing and have fun, too.
More from backstage at the tour rehearsals. Demi Lovato is hanging out. Got more next on Radio Disney. Featuring Demi Lovato and stars of Camp Rock 2, the final gym. If you need tour dates, all that online at radiodisney.com. Hanging out backstage at the rehearsals right now with Demi Lovato. So I know that there's lots of surprises on this tour, too. And you guys have been working on some pretty cool stuff that I've seen so far. How many surprises can you what goes into, like, I guess, thinking up those surprises and how to put them in the show and how to sort of integrate them into what you're already doing?
Well, we come up with ideas and we basically tell the people that can put them together, whether it's, the tour director or management or whoever it is, we say, hey, we think this would be a good idea, can it happen? And they basically say yes or no, and we're fortunate enough to have been able to have the answer yes to most of them, and it's been really great.
So what's one of the ideas that, I guess, was sort of too big to make it in the show? Like, we're like, oh, no, we can't do that, I'm sorry.
I guess I wanted pyro coming out of my microphone and spraying at the audience, but they couldn't do that.
Right. Liabilities and all that stuff, I guess.
Well, I guess they just couldn't do it. I don't know.
But that would be cool, though, to have an old microphone, pyro coming out this way, which is, I'm guessing, not right into your face.
Yeah, no, not my face, other way around.
So going through all the pyro now, do you have to sort of sit and make sure you don't step in certain places when certain songs are going on and certain numbers are happening?
Of course.
What about in numbers where pyro is not happening? Do you have to watch where you step in those spots?
Because it's not going to happen. You don't really watch for them. I mean, there's holes in the ground that you don't want to step in. For the most part, you just get to focus on the dance routine that you're doing and kind of, do your thing.
Well, more from backstage. Jonas Brothers live in concert featuring Demi Lovato, stars of Camp Rock 2. It's next on Radio Disney. The tour rehearsals, Demi Lovato. So what is, tour rehearsals? When you get through with these, what is that first show like?
It's going to feel really great, I imagine. It's going to feel like all of our hard work has come together. Like I said, we've never really had the opportunities to have actual rehearsals before other tours. So it's probably just like on the sound stage or something, like once or twice a week. But this time around, we're really excited. We're being able to actually rehearse and put it all together at the end of the week. I'm excited.
So when you sort of, like, you're, because sometimes, there are times when you're not on stage and you're just kind of hanging back and watching. What's it like, or what's it going to be like watching your other fellow cast members back and do their thing up on stage?
I probably won't be hanging back and watching. I'll probably be getting ready for the next entrance.
Really?
I'm doing a lot of performances in between. I come on and off stage several times, so I'll probably be getting ready every single time I will come off stage.
So you come out, then you go back and change your wardrobe and do your thing, and come back out and do something else, and then come back off. That's a lot of stuff.
It's going to be cool.
Are you doing sort of more on this tour than you did even in your last one?
Totally. This tour is going to be sort of my tour last year, because this time we're just upping, the performance factor. We're dancing a lot more. The outfits are so much more amazing. I'm not just wearing a t-shirt and jeans, being able to interact with not just my band and fans, but dancers too, and being able to showcase my love for dancing. So I'm excited. When
did you find out that you had this love for dancing?
I found out when I was younger, but
like, how old do you think?
I started dancing when I was 7. I started doing like tap, jazz, and ballet, and then when I was older, I started doing hip-hop, but I kind of just forgot about it. Then whenever we did Camp Rock 2, it kind of all came back to me, like, wow, I really miss dancing. So
did you ever think that you would be able to incorporate sort of your love for dancing into a show like this?
I always would hope so, I'm glad that I can now.
Well, more with Demi Lovato is happening next on Radio Disney. Bree, are you there?
Yes.
Say hi to Demi.
Hi, Demi. I want to know how many wardrobe changes you had in the show.
I would say about 4 or 5.
Really?
4 or 5, yeah.
Because I would think there'd be like 10.
I mean, it's a lot for me. I'm not typically the type of person that puts on those kind of shows, but
right.
So it's new for me, but I'm excited.
But I was thinking like 10 wardrobe changes, just going back and doing certain things and then coming out for certain songs. And
no, just 4 or 5 outfits is enough for me.
Yeah, because would you ever want to do a show that consisted of like 10 wardrobe changes? And
maybe later on down the road. I don't know. It seems like a lot.
All right, well, this is Demi Lovato. She's hanging out. Got more phone calls on the way on Radio Disney. Brothers and stars of Camp Rock 2, the final gem. Holly's on the phone. Hi, Holly.
Hi.
So Demi's right here. You have a question for her?
Yeah, I was wondering, what can the fans expect from this tour?
I think the reaction is going to be, wow, it's a totally different show than I'm expecting. I can't wait for, every time there's a concert online, especially or concert, videos leave online, and it kind of gets spread around the internet. I think once videos start spreading of what you can expect, people are really going to get excited to come, because it's not just another Demi Lovato Jonas tour. It's more than that. We're adding Camp Rock cast members, and not only that, but it's just everything is amplified. Everything is so awesome. I'm so excited.
First show is on Saturday. 5 minutes before the show starts, what's going to be going on in your mind, do you think?
I'll probably be praying that I don't fall asleep. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to tell the fans real quick before we get done here?
I want to say thank you so much. You guys have been so amazing to me. And then also, can't wait to see you guys on tour, and I really hope you guys enjoy the show.
All right, well, Demi, thanks so much for coming by and hanging out. Jonas Brothers, you're going to hear them next on Radio Disney.